on my channel. So it's Tuesday, so we're gonna talk about this. Despite the fact that I have 1,000,001 videos pertaining to my toes and how to really prep, I don't think I necessarily go into the in-depth preparation of preparing your toes, even for refill or just applying acrylic to the nail from the get-go. But yeah. So the first step we're going to do is to remove any studs that are on the nail. If you don't have any, that step is optional for y'all. It's not even optional, you don't do it. The other step, we're going in with our ceramic bit, and we're going to remove the gel polish off the entire toes. We're just gonna remove that because we want fresh things, okay? We want fresh things from our toe. So I'll go ahead and remove the gel polish off my toes, and then I'll go in with my cuticle nipple to remove the air pockets that are on the toes. So what are air pockets? These are acrylics that have started to lift. So one rule when you're doing refills, infills, whatever you call it, you need to remove this part, because if you go down and lay fresh acrylic on the nails, you're going to leave your nails to have fungus underneath it or bacterial infection, and we don't want any of that. So we just ensure that you remove the air pocket off the nail. So the next preparation we're going in with is our cuticle bit. This eliminates the pushing back of the cuticles. I really don't like when my cuticles are pushed back anyways. So if I can do this, then it's okay. And for persons who are just not with the pushing back of the cuticles, or bare minimum of, pushing back the cuticles slightly, I would definitely recommend this for them. One, for the easing of the cuticle area, because it's uncomfortable, to be honest with you. So I was actually clipping away my nails here, and this is my natural reaction to me cutting off my actual toenail.
Shit. Oh, that's got to hurt. Yo. I took out my entire toenail. This is why you guys need to be careful. Oh. Yeah,
Yes, that was rather uncomfortable. I had to treat the toenail and then get on with whatever I was doing. I will then go ahead with a ball bit, cuticle bit, to go around it to add a little bit more pushback on the cuticles. And then I'll go in with my sanding band. This is a 180 grit band. Yes, I don't know, a 180. I think it's 150. 150 grit band, and I'm going over the entire nail. My whole plan for this was not to do any backfilling, infilling, or any form of refilling. You hear me? So one thing, especially my big toe, it don't grow. It barely grows. Hence why it's not quickly to do my toes type of situation. Like, I don't move quickly to do it because my toes just don't go as quickly as how I would want to do it. So yeah. So I'll go ahead and use the e-file to get down some of these nails because they're a little bit long. So we are doing that with the e-file, and then we go ahead and put on our, we call it something there, the nail primer. We go ahead and put on our nail primer. I usually do this twice just for added protection, just a habit. So I'll go ahead and apply 2 layers, 2 coatings on the toes. So another trick is that you can go ahead and put on primer onto your nails. It's not going to make a difference if you apply primer. Primer is just like an alcohol-based substance that kind of just remove the oils off the surface and prep it for anything really. So it's okay if you go ahead and add the primer and then add your gel polish or your base coat or whatever. It's not a problem, yeah. So yeah, that's the information. So just before we get on into this portion, I did 2 colors on my nails. Didn't like them, so I soaked them off. And I'm going in with this color here. It's a beautiful color. I actually mixed up a bunch of colors to get this color, and I was very much satisfied. I can truly say that I really don't like extra on the toes, especially if it's minimal extra. If that's a thing, that's fine. I can work with that. So yeah, so this is the basic stuff. Like I don't know what I need to explain much in this. Anything that you do on your nail, you apply the same tactics as you would apply on your toes. With the toes I have smaller spaces to work with, so it may come at ease, especially when you're dealing with the smaller toes. The big toe might be a little more trickier, but it's easy. It is easy. So I'll just go ahead and apply the color. I need a name for this because I made a small, like a 4-ounce container. A 4-ounce container, yeah. And I think I'll be using it in the near future. I think I will be sticking with this color for a little while, I think. So yeah. So after we're done with this portion, so for the nail that I accidentally cut off, what the plan that I had for this nail was just to go ahead and put on base coat on it and then go over with the, what do you call that, something there, the polish, but that never worked out. So I had to go in and pre-prep the nail, even though it was uncomfortable, add the acrylic to the nail, and then we just filed, and that was it. I mean, my nails are a little bit better. Well, I can't see to tell you, but hopefully in the next 3 weeks I'll be able to tell you how the nails are if I decide to take them off. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and file the nails. So we're coming down to the last portion. We're gonna file all the nails and ensure them smooth. As I say, any form of tactics, application, anything that you do on your nails, you apply that same steps to your toenails. They need the same type of work, okay? It's not any different, okay? So I'll use that same sanding. I think I was using a more finer grit at this point because it wasn't a lot of filing that I needed to do anyways because my application was so seamless. Okay, yeah. So I'll go ahead and use my emery board to straighten out the nails to give it that aesthetic that I like. Hey, Barbie Tingz, yeah. So yeah. So I'll go ahead and buff the nails also, brush away the dust from the nails, and then I'll go ahead and top coat. And then I'll put on my designer gem onto my toes. This part I thought I was recording, but it's not a big deal. You guys already know how to apply top coat anyways. So it's not like it's going to help you out in application with top coat, yeah? So I cure that for 60 seconds, after which I'll go ahead and add my designer nail decal. Do you call it nail or charm? Onto the nail, and then I cure that for like probably 60 seconds also. All my cuticles, you already know the Schweppes. So with all the cuticles, and then we show you guys the reveal and what we're working with. Barbie Tingz, okay? If you like videos like this, definitely subscribe to my channel, tap the bell so you get notified each and every time I upload. If you like videos like this, because it's very comforting to me. I need actual persons in the videos to do more, like Tuesday. So yeah, if you guys like this video, definitely subscribe and continue watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
They say a drunk mind speaks over thoughts. So baby, what are you saying? Gotta tell me one thing. When you take them shots, but the next day you're just playing. Now baby, I don't need my time wasted if you don't want